Is it just me? Or does it feel like the years are flying by faster than ever? 1 minute you're young and spry. The next, well, you're wondering where that youthful energy went. Maybe you find yourself sitting a little more often these days. Maybe your joints ache a bit. Or perhaps simple tasks feel like they require more effort than they used to. It's a natural part of aging, isn't it? Our bodies change. But what if I told you there's one seemingly harmless daily habit? Something many of us fall into without even thinking about it. That doctors are becoming increasingly concerned about. Especially for those of us over 70. It's not what you eat. Not a hidden supplement, but something far more fundamental to how we spend our days. This habit can silently contribute to many of those aches, stiffness, and even a dip in your overall well-being. It can make you feel older and less capable than you truly are. In this video, we're going to gently uncover this habit, understand why it becomes particularly challenging for us as we get older, and talk about what the medical experts are saying. We'll explore the surprising ways it impacts your body and mind, and most importantly, discuss simple, practical things you can start doing right now to counteract its effects and reclaim some of that lost vitality. Stick with me until the end, because we're going to share something that might just surprise you about the power you still hold over your own health. Let's really dive into this daily habit that doctors are pointing to, especially for those of us who've celebrated our 70th birthday and beyond. It's not smoking. It's not excessive drinking. Those are obvious. This one is far more subtle, far more ingrained in modern life. And perhaps because it seems so passive, we don't recognize its power to harm. We're talking about excessive sedentary time, spending too much time sitting, lying down, or just being inactive for large chunks of the day. It sounds simple, maybe even harmless. After all, aren't we supposed to slow down as we age? Rest more? Well, yes, rest is important, but prolonged. Inactivity is a different beast entirely. Think about your typical day. How many hours are spent in your favorite chair watching television? How long do you sit at the kitchen table after a meal? How much time is spent simply stationary? Doctors are seeing a clear link between this increased sedentary behavior in older adults and a range of health problems that aren't just inconvenient, but genuinely diminish quality of life and independence. One of the biggest concerns is the accelerated loss of muscle mass, something doctors call sarcopenia. As we age, our bodies naturally start to lose muscle tissue. It begins much earlier than 70, but it really picks up pace if those muscles aren't used regularly. When you spend hours on end sitting, those muscles aren't being challenged, not even in the slightest ways that daily movement provides. They begin to atrophy. They shrink. They weaken. You might notice it when you try to stand up from a low chair, feeling like your legs just don't have the power they used to. Or maybe opening a stubborn jar feels like an impossible task. It's not just about feeling weaker, though. This muscle loss directly impacts your balance and coordination. Muscles help stabilize your joints and your body as a whole. Weaker muscles mean you're less steady on your feet, making falls a much greater risk. And a fall at our age can have devastating consequences, leading to fractures, hospital stays, and a significant loss of independence. It's a vicious cycle. You sit more because you feel weaker or less stable, and sitting more makes you weaker and less stable. But it doesn't stop at muscles. Excessive sedentary time also affects our bones. Just like muscles, bones need stress and load-bearing activity to stay strong. When you're sitting, there's very little load on your bones, especially in your legs and hips. Over time, this contributes to a decline in bone density, increasing the risk of osteoporosis and fractures, which, as we know, are already a concern as we age. Your joints suffer too. Ever notice how stiff you feel after sitting for a long time? That's because movement helps lubricate your joints and keeps the surrounding tissues flexible. When you're still, the fluid in your joints doesn't circulate as well, leading to stiffness and increased pain. Particularly if you already have conditions like arthritis, it can make getting up and moving painful, which, ironically, makes you want to sit down again. It's a trap. Circulation is another major area of concern. Spending long periods sitting slows down blood flow, especially in your legs. This can contribute to swelling in the ankles and feet and increases the risk of blood clots. Good circulation is vital for delivering oxygen and nutrients throughout your body, including your brain. Slowed circulation means everything is just a little less efficient. It's not just about feeling less energetic. Your body's fundamental systems start to operate less effectively when you're chronically inactive. Think of your body like a well-oiled machine. It needs to be used regularly to function smoothly. Sitting for too long is like leaving it idle, letting the parts seize up and rust. This seemingly innocent habit is, in fact, slowly chipping away at the very foundations of your physical health and your ability to navigate the world independently. Now, continuing on this topic of excessive sedentary time and its impact, the problems extend far beyond just muscles, bones, and circulation. Our metabolism takes a hit, too. When you're sitting or lying down for extended periods, your body burns significantly fewer calories than when you're moving. This can lead to weight gain, even if your diet hasn't changed drastically. Extra weight puts added stress on your joints and cardiovascular system. More importantly, prolonged inactivity affects how your body processes sugar and fats. Your cells become less responsive to insulin, the hormone that helps move sugar from your bloodstream into your cells for energy. This increased insulin resistance is a major risk factor for developing type 2 diabetes, a condition that can have serious long-term complications affecting your heart, kidneys, eyes, and nerves. Digestion also slows down when you're inactive. Movement helps everything in your digestive system keep moving along smoothly. Sitting for too long can contribute to sluggish digestion, leading to issues like constipation, bloating, and general discomfort. It's a basic mechanical principle. Things flow better when there's some gentle motion involved. And let's not overlook the significant impact on our mental and emotional well-being. Studies have shown a strong link between excessive sedentary behavior and increased rates of depression, anxiety, and even cognitive decline in older adults. Staying active, even moderately, releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that lift your mood. It also provides opportunities for social interaction if you're active with others. Furthermore, movement increases blood flow to the brain, which is crucial for maintaining cognitive function, memory, and focus. When you're spending most of your day sitting, you're missing out on these vital brain-boosting benefits. So, if excessive sedentary time is this silent drain on our health and vitality, what's the alternative? Doctors aren't telling us to suddenly become marathon runners or competitive weightlifters. The key isn't intense, strenuous exercise, but rather reducing the amount of time spent being sedentary and incorporating more gentle movement throughout the day. It sounds simple, almost too simple, but the consistent, low-level activity is incredibly powerful. Think about it not as exercise in the traditional sense, but as movement or activity. The goal is to break up those long periods of sitting or lying down. Can you get up and walk around during television commercials? Can you stand up and stretch every 20-30 minutes while you're reading or working on a hobby? Can you walk to the kitchen for a glass of water instead of having one within reach? These small changes might seem insignificant on their own, but done consistently throughout the day, they add up to make a real difference. Instead of sitting for 2 hours straight, maybe you sit for 45 minutes, get up and walk for 5 to 10 minutes, and then sit for another 45. That simple change breaks the cycle of prolonged inactivity. Consider incorporating movement into your daily routines. Can you do some gentle stretches while the kettle boils? Can you walk around your garden or block for 10-15 minutes after a meal? Can you stand while folding laundry instead of sitting? These aren't major overhauls of your life. They're small adjustments to the way you already spend your time. For those who feel able, aiming for short walks outdoors is fantastic. Fresh air, a change of scenery, and the gentle exercise is a triple win. Start small, perhaps just 5 or 10 minutes if that's all you can manage, and gradually increase the duration as you feel stronger. The pavement provides natural resistance that helps strengthen your legs and bones. If walking outside isn't feasible or safe, walking indoors is still beneficial. Pacing around your home, walking laps in a hallway, or even using a walking pad if you have access to one. All count. The key is consistent movement, Not necessarily distance or speed. Even standing more can make a difference. If you're talking on the phone, try standing instead of sitting. If you're reading, stand and walk around the room periodically. Every little bit of movement helps counteract the negative effects of sitting for too long. It's about making a conscious effort to interrupt those long stretches of inactivity, making movement a more integrated, natural part of your day, not just a scheduled event, and the shift from prolonged stillness to gentle. Consistent movement is where the real magic happens, leading us toward a stronger, more vibrant life, transitioning smoothly into how we can make this shift from excessive sitting to more regular movement. Let's address some common thoughts and challenges that might come up. You might be thinking, it's too late for me, or I have aches and pains. I can't just start moving more. These are absolutely valid concerns, and it's important to approach this gently and realistically. It's never too late to start incorporating more movement into your day, and even small changes can yield significant benefits. If pain is a factor, the right kind of movement can actually help alleviate it by improving joint flexibility and strengthening supporting muscles. The key is to start slowly and listen to your body. Don't push through sharp pain. Instead, explore gentle movements within a comfortable range. Activities like chair exercises, where you perform movements while seated, can be a great starting point if standing or walking is difficult. Simple leg lifts, arm raises, and torso twists from a chair can help maintain flexibility and strength in your limbs and core. Water-based exercises, if available through local pools or classes, are excellent because the buoyancy of the water supports your body, reducing stress on your joints while still providing resistance for your muscles. Even gentle stretching while lying in bed before getting up can set a positive tone for the day and help reduce morning stiffness. Finding activities you enjoy is crucial for consistency. If you find walking boring, try walking with a friend, joining a walking group, or walking in a place you find beautiful, like a park or along a scenic route. If you love music, try putting on your favorite tunes and dancing around your living room for a few minutes. Nobody has to watch. Gardening is a wonderful way to incorporate movement, bending, stretching, and light lifting into your routine. Doing household chores counts too. Vacuuming, dusting, and tidying all involve movement that breaks up sedentary time. The goal is not to feel like you're embarking on a grueling exercise program, but rather to find ways to make movement a natural and even enjoyable part of your life. Again, consistency is more important than intensity. 5 minutes of gentle movement multiple times a day is often more beneficial than one long, exhausting session that leaves you sore and discouraged. Build it into your schedule, perhaps linking it to existing habits. After my morning tea, I'll walk around the block. Or during the news, I'll do my chair exercises. For those concerned about balance or falls, incorporating specific balance exercises is key, and many can be done safely at home. Perhaps initially with the support of a chair or counter. Simple heel raises, toe raises, standing on one foot holding onto something, and tandem stance, placing one foot directly in front of the other, can all help improve stability over time. These exercises, combined with the general strengthening that comes from reducing sedentary time, significantly reduce the risk of falls. It's also wise to talk to your doctor before making significant changes to your activity level, especially if you have underlying health conditions. They can offer personalized advice and may recommend specific types of movement or physical therapy tailored to your needs. Don't underestimate the power of small changes. Simply standing up for 1 minute every hour can make a difference. Setting a timer as a reminder can be helpful. So, to circle back, the daily habit doctors are increasingly concerned about for seniors over 70 is excessive sedentary time, spending too many hours sitting or being inactive. We've seen how it contributes to muscle loss, bone weakening, joint stiffness, poor circulation, metabolic issues like diabetes and weight gain, digestive problems, and negatively impacts our mood and cognitive function. But the incredibly encouraging message is that the antidote is accessible and effective, incorporating more gentle, consistent movement throughout your day. It doesn't require expensive gym memberships or vigorous workouts. It's about choosing to stand instead of sit, to walk a little more, to stretch, to simply break up those long periods of stillness. This shift isn't just about preventing decline. It's about actively promoting strength, flexibility, balance, better mood, sharper thinking, and greater independence. Remember, your body is still incredibly capable of adapting and getting stronger, no matter your age. Every little bit of movement you add into your day is an investment in your health and your ability to continue doing the things you love. Don't feel overwhelmed. Just pick one small thing to start with. Maybe it's standing up during commercials today. Maybe it's a 5-minute walk tomorrow. Celebrate each small victory. Your journey to feeling more energetic and capable starts with that very first step, or even just that first decision to stand up. We genuinely hope this conversation has been helpful and perhaps given you a new perspective on how you spend your time each day. It's powerful to realize that something as simple as movement can have such a profound impact on our well-being as we age. We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. What are your favorite ways to stay active? What challenges have you faced? And how have you overcome them? Sharing your insights in the comments below can inspire others in our community. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up. It helps us know we're providing content that resonates with you. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to our channel. We're dedicated to bringing you practical, encouraging information to help you live your best life at every age. Thank you for watching and for being a part of our community. Keep moving, keep exploring, and live your best life at every age.